Welcome to ITC Talking Dead. Right now we have Rahkee on the other side. Hello, Rahkee.
Hello, everyone. This is Rahkee from Chill Seekers.
We are on our 11th episode. And it's kind of funny because this is also going to be the ITC for Matt Payne. It is his 11th app. Kind of goes. Also, but we're also here for today about. I'm done with the voice, okay? So,
no, you got to keep with the character. You got to be as usual.
Also, we have Keith Weldon. That's not visible at the moment. It's actually Carissa with a doll. Carissa is not there though.
you sound like Batman with a sore throat.
That's not what I wanted. I'm the devil's goat. This is my promotion for the app, Solomon. But first, we're going to promote a brand new TV series online from Keith Weldon and Rahkee. Tell us about it.
Go ahead, Keith. Keith has the better part about it. So,
yeah, this year we're continuing our web show that we do, and we're going to have about 8 to 9 episodes that we're going to be releasing every week starting Sunday, July 16th.
Holy shit. Now that's a lot of editing.
That is a lot of editing. I'm still editing.
I know. I would not expect you to be finishing anytime soon. No, that's a lot of work. Editor to editor. I'm done with this mask.
Well, come on.
Oh my God, what is that? Put the mask back on. Holy shit. It's a demon. God.
When I'm promoting Solomon, I'll do it again.
You gotta wear the mask. You gotta wear the mask when you use the application. I'll tell you, it'll give a better feel. Man, yeah, like Keith was saying, July 16th, we're gonna have like all these new episodes, come out, and I'm sure if you've seen Chill Seekers before, they've gone to like many different places in NorCal, and they've also traveled other locations, as far as out there to the Bel Air House and other places. But this year for Chill Seekers, I'm telling you, it's going to be way different. We Chill Seekers hitting bucket list locations. I don't know if Keith's going to let me tell you which locations that they're going to be, we're going to be putting out. Excuse me, we're going to be putting out. But I'll tell you this: out of like all the locations that are in the videos, a lot of paranormal activity was occurring at those locations, and I'm not sure what I should say. I don't know what Keith wants to give away. So
no.
Yeah, I mean, we went to a lot of great locations, and I mean, some of them in the trailer you can see, like we went to Queen Mary, Bel Air House, the Preston Castle.
Wait, don't you guys post this stuff on Facebook? So isn't it already given?
A lot of people who follow us know most of the locations that we went to.
Yeah.
There's some that are still top secret, but
yeah, for me,
it's beyond top. It's beyond top secret. It's super secret. It's secret. So, yeah. Like I said, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to let everyone know I'm coming back to California pretty soon. So, Rahkee, we can do like a little side things more often.
I know, right? We'll be able to go out and investigate like more of Southern California. I've actually been starting a list of where I would like to investigate and reinvestigate.
Awesome.
So
Obviously, I won't like get into show things. So I'm like, whatever is something separate from that, I'll come on board. You guys have.
I was going to say, is anyone reading the comments on YouTube? Do you got it, Matt? I don't have my.
Why am I still doing that voice?
The Batman with arthritis voice.
Yes. Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale's voice. Okay, where's the? I got it. Good thing I'm on my other channel. People are like, "You have another channel?" Yes, it's a comedy channel, which actually has 10 times more subscribers than my paranormal channel. What's up with that? That's not cool. I spent most of my
you're a better comedian, man. What can I say?
Fuck. It wasn't true. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it so we can see comments, people. Stop commenting. And then we could answer any questions you have about the episodes that are coming out for Chill Seekers TV. And later we have something else to show you guys. So let me.
Yeah, that's the new YouTube channel, Chill Seekers TV.
Yes, go subscribe. Subscribe
Subscribe
now.
Oh, by the way,
Chill Seeker.
There we go. I got it now. Okay, let me just look at the live chat. Hey guys, from Deanna Boisley, and
hello, Deanna.
And then
hello.
What's up with the mask, Matt? What? You know, it's just it looks better than me, so I had to just make myself feel better for a second. And also, it's this promote the new app. That's just gonna be my thing now.
Promoting for Solomon.
I'm just have the mask on.
Rahkee, what's up with the hi?
Hello. I don't know. I didn't know what to come up with. People tell me hi, so I'm just like, hello. Rahkee from Chill Seekers.
He's a magician.
How you doing?
I'm trying to
like slapping him.
Oh, so you now got another subscriber, Keith, is what Deanna said.
There you go. You got another subscriber right there.
All right.
Hello, Chill Seekers. Sounds great.
Hello. Hello.
And then we got another person from Gilbert's Paranormal saying, hey, mate.
Hey,
okay.
mate.
Hey, mate.
If you guys have any questions, let us know. Also, we you guys are doing actually I wanted to say something, Keith. I've seen some of your old videos and now I'm seeing your new stuff, and I'm saying you're getting a lot better at editing. It's pretty cool. It's coming from an editor, so you're actually getting a lot better. I like it. It's getting cool.
Yeah, it's we've gotten a lot better at everything, filming, editing. It's been a learning process, but
oh yes.
Yeah, I know. I watched some of my older stuff and I'm like, oh man, it's pretty bad.
Don't worry, the same exact shit. And I even say this to Rahkee all the time, how much I hate my old shit just because of how bad that is.
He wants to redo everything. I think we all do, because like it's a learning experience. You know, when we first start out, you know, we're basing ourselves off of what we see. And then the later we start being able to debunk stuff more, and it's just it cuts out a lot more, and it makes the newer episodes better from the way that we feel, our perception. So our as a paranormal investigator, I believe that our perception changes rather than saying that becoming better. It's still the same. It's just like a different focus, you know, as you grow. So
for me, I
liked all your episodes, even before even the beginning ones. I still think, like, maybe because your perception, you may think whatever it is, but I think they're all awesome. To tell you the truth. So.
Thanks. But the only thing is that I have a way more scientific mind than what I did during those time periods. And also, I said some stupid things when my every single time I want to go back in time during those videos and just slap my old self in the face. Stop saying stupid shit like that. be more experienced before you say stuff like that.
But with the new Chill Seekers episodes, Keith has implemented a different type of like way of
Editing.
showing the video. Yeah, how would you say it? What does Carissa say? It's a cross between.
The whole format of the show is different now.
I realize it's the editing.
I don't know. It's just different. We're like working out of a shop now, and like Krista says, it's kind of like Pawn Stars meets Paranormal, but it's not really. But it has that kind of feel.
I want to pawn off this Banshee box.
Exactly. But it's just different, and it's longer. Like they're about 30-minute episodes now. Before, when I was watching them, looking back at some of the older episodes, they're like some of them were less than 10 minutes long, and I was like, damn, that's pretty short.
Problem with me, I did it too long when I first started, and then I was like, I need to start cutting all
it's hard to find the balance because you're on the internet, so people like their attention spans aren't as long as like say television.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like maybe they're just on their phone or at the computer, but they're not like chilling on their couch maybe or whatever. So you can't have it too long, but at the same time, it's like if it's too short, it's like you don't even really get into it before it's over.
So that's my question. How about this? How do you feel about investigators that basically film throughout their whole like a life for 4 hours? Do you think that anyone is gonna and watch
like live investigations?
I've seen that before. Yeah, like they've had like investigations. They'll go live on like Facebook, and then it'll be like a 4-hour.
I mean, me personally, I couldn't sit there and watch the whole thing. I mean, I might tune in to check it out real quick, but I'm not gonna probably sit there for however long, 8 hours or whatever it is.
You know why? Because it's like reviewing someone else's evidence, and I'm like, I have mine to review.
Exactly.
I have too much.
I mean, let's face it. Investigating is a lot of times it's kind of boring and a lot of downtime, and so if you're just watching someone else, it's going to be boring too. So,
agreed. And by the way, anything new happening to everyone at the moment other than the show?
No, not really.
I heard crickets.
I got a story. I don't know. Like me and Keith. I'll tell you a great story though. Me and Keith, we went to the swap meet. Me, Keith, and Carissa, we went to the swap meet, and all they had were fidget spinners, same radio places, like over and over again. So we start asking questions. We start asking questions, and we want to know how much stuff is. So Keith is like, we go to the first radio place, because we are ITC. We're always trying to find a better ITC radio. And Keith goes, how much? And then the guy goes, ¿qué? And I'm all like, oh, compa, cuánto, And I go, mi español es muy mal, I'm telling him my Spanish is bad. And then so we go past there, and then we go to the next, we go to the next one, which has the same exact stuff as the other guy, just probably like different prices because he's trying to get Keith sees but a different radio this time, and he goes, how much for this? And the guy goes, yeah? And I go, oh, compa, cuánto. And then like we're trying to haggle and stuff. So we get to the third station, and I go like, Keith, I got this. Just let me know what radio you want and tell me, so that way I'll translate. And then Keith's like, oh, this one right here. It had like lights. It was pretty cool. It was a great radio. I go, compa, cuánto por the radio. And the guy was like, excuse me, sir, but I speak English. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you with my Spanish, but it was to the point to where, like, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But no, we went down over and we did some radio shopping and see what was out there at the swap meet and saw what they had. But it was quite an interesting day. Yeah.
Spinners are taking over, man. They're like every other shop had a ton of them.
So
they were throwing them at us. It was horrible.
I know.
So by the way, guys, you guys already know that I have now officially have a job with Discovery Channel, and everyone's blowing it out of proportion here because it's not like I got a TV show yet. I just got a job with Discovery Channel. So you got a TV show. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Everyone
in the comments are like, "You got your show. Congratulations.
Yeah, Mad vs. Paranormal. You'll be seeing it on the Travel Channel soon. You'll be seeing it on Discovery.
I'm just going to say it on here.
Check your local listings.
It's a PA job for another TV show. So a PA, which is like a lowest form when it comes to production, but it's a great starting point to get you in the industry, and it's good for your resume. So that's what it is. I'm actually going this Sunday. They're flying me out to go film this show. Can't really give any details though, because it's under wraps. And yeah, so I just wanted to let everyone know that it's not my TV show yet. We're getting there, I should say though. Getting there, maybe. We're I have a producer that's on my side this time. So if everything works out as a PA and I get better in doing that job, and actually not better, I want it to be the best there is. I'll make sure. Any more comments? Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear to everyone, whoever watches this show. I didn't get the show yet. It's just a job with them at the moment. So I was
gonna say, Keith, during the filming for Chill Seekers, I'm not sure if you can release this information. I'll go with this question: which location do you feel was one of the scariest? Like that you feel actually like I'm freaking out, man.
Every location. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know. I don't really have those I'm freaking out, man, kind of moments too much anymore. I mean, while you were here, obviously, I think Daydreams was the most.
I agree.
I already told Rahkee.
I agree.
You guys have to get me in Daydreams and Nightmares when I get back to Cali. Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can make it happen.
Awesome. You guys got me hyped for it because you guys keep telling me, like, at least Rahkee told me multiple times, like, this is probably the most active location he's ever investigated.
Man, I'm telling you, and we were there an hour and a half. An hour and a half, and like all this crazy, oh man, like senses of being touched, footsteps. You could just hear stuff in the background. Direct responses. You just know. Something is in that damn building, I tell you.
I realize that California, for certain locations, is a little bit harder to get access to certain locations. So I was wondering, is this Daydreams and Nightmares? Is this a place I could just call up and they'll give me access, or do I have to go through you guys?
I mean, you can call and ask. I don't know. I don't know what the like going rate is, like, because
you don't have to say any of that right now.
So I guess just call Dana Walters. I'll put the name out there. Just call Dana Walters and she'll work with you.
Yeah. Dana Walters. Okay, I was just curious because you got me hyped, and I'm pretty sure we might be shooting a movie pretty soon with me, Rahkee, and JP shooting this movie that's separate from our show stuff, and we are going back to Virginia City and we're shooting a film there. I'm not going to give too much details, but I know I need to go back to Mackey Mansion because it's still to this day the most active location I've ever investigated. So, are you excited for that one, Rahkee?
I am. And we'll probably be going sometime. When is it, like next year, or it'll be like
Next year,
2018?
Yeah, that's when I'm going to try and plan it out because we're going to try and get access to every single building. I'm not every single building, all the big haunted buildings for this film. So, yeah, it's been a film I've been wanting to do for a long time because this is like this city is amazing. It's like my #1 favorite ghost town ever. It's so addictive too. Most locations I don't get addicted to. Like I would just go there, investigate, and I was like, that was a cool place, and then I would go to the next, or I'll go back for because I feel like that one night of investigating is not enough at a location.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to investigate more at a certain location if it was active. But this one's keep calling me back. Freaking love this place so much, and you're going to get that.
It's basically, I believe, like the holy grail of paranormal places. Like you have to visit it at least once if you're a paranormal investigator.
It's amazing.
Because and it was fucked up because I had so many I had chances before and I didn't know what it was like when I first started. And I was like, wow, that's expensive. I was just doing like the local stuff, just trying to do, stuff around here. And then I was like, man, I didn't know I passed up that opportunity until I realized what it was. So yeah, definitely a place to go, from what I hear.
Mac, since I'm showing you my most active place, you have to show me your most active place. I'm just kidding. That's actually Mackey Mansion. You can call him up and do an investigation. Hopefully, heard some bad things that happened not too long ago.
Number one for me, I don't know, but number one for me right now is Daydreams and Nightmares. That's mine, man.
Mansion might change that. I haven't been there yet, but Mackey Mansion might change that. Seeing a voice recorder thrown across the room, someone getting scratched, this huge loud bang, partial apparition caught on video. You can't. It's like everything that you would want in an episode happened. It's amazing. And that bang, I still don't understand that one. Actually, we have like the area where it most likely happened because we have before and after footage of this cabinet that is slightly open, and we did not touch the cabinet because there was no point to. So then it was slightly open after this loud bang. So many cool things happened there. Amazing stuff on the SV7 that were direct responses. I just actually re-edited something from that video for the partial apparition part. Cool. Mm-hmm. With my 2017 editing, with my 2015 editing combined, because I don't have the raw footage anymore of Mackey Mansion because of my hard drive failing. So that sucks. But yeah.
So let's ask Keith real quick. Let's ask Keith. Who you want to let know of what? Who's going to be like for? How do I put it? Like, how many paranormal superstars? Like, who is there that for the Queen Mary? It was Nick Groff, and then who else is in the Chill Seekers TV this year?
So far the guests that we have on there, Nick Groff was on there, Steve Huff, JJ Paranormal. We still have some other people that we're going to be working with too. So
I
can't give that away yet, but
the anticipation is killing us.
I know.
And what was it like working with Nick Groff?
Yeah, I mean Nick's a cool guy. It was great meeting him and talking to him. I showed him some of the devices that I built. And we helped him out with because he was running an event there. So we kind of came on as like, I guess, special guests or whatever to help with the nighttime investigation. And awesome. Yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, the Queen Mary was awesome. And
I never investigated the Queen Mary specifically because it's a very active still hotel and restaurant. So that's the main reason why I never investigated it, because it's too much.
Well, not really. I mean, like once you get to the bottom of the ship in the boiler rooms, you really can't hear too much going on. So like I mean, I've done investigations down in the Queen Mary, and I've caught some cotton. I hate when I say that. I have captured. I've caught. I have captured some EVPs, and also just some disembodied voices that happen down there. So the Queen Mary is. I believe, I believe it's
the whole
haunted.
like engine room area is pretty far down, and it's I think it's underwater, isn't it? Like
Yes.
yeah.
One thing though, like as a scientific mind and being a debunker, you should but the thing is, you should be in a controlled environment where someone can't actually sneak in. Someone can't make noises anywhere across a ship or anything. Like a controlled environment where no one's allowed to manipulate any audio. Like let's say you hear a disembodied voice. What if that was just from someone on somewhere of the ship itself, or somewhere close to the bottom where you guys are? You guys didn't know. That's the only thing that I feel like it would be an issue, because when I get locations, I get the whole location to myself, so I know no one's coming in and making any sounds or anything. So it's a controlled environment.
At the nighttime investigation, though, they do lock it off so that like
awesome
random people can't just walk in there. But
yeah,
no, I know what you're saying. It's not completely controlled, but it's. I mean, when you're down there, it's like there's no one here. You can't hear anyone or anything like that. So
the sound is just cut off, and you can't hear anything that's going above the ship. Like it's metal. You are. I can't even get a radio signal out of the bottom of the ship if I try. I tried. Yeah.
Sorry. So you guys have now done Queen Mary. Now you guys need to go check out Star of India.
I've done the Star of India before. Great ship.
What do you think?
It's haunted. It was crazy. It's the first time. Okay, so I ended up I'll just real quick. I ended up going to the very bottom of the ship, and I ordered I had this ghost meter. It was my first piece of gear, right? So I go to the very bottom. I had two. They have like these pallets, and then I had like these two women, basically, like they pull you across. So like they were both like, "Are you okay, Rahkee?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." So I get halfway, and I start freaking out. I can't do it. I can't do it. Pull me back.
Was this?
And
you saw my video?
No, I started freaking out. Like it was just, I was under here. I started freaking out. I was the only one. It's in my beginning days. So I was like, so they ended up like, I'm all like, pull me back. So they're like, don't worry, honey, we got you. So they started pulling me back out of and I couldn't get across I wasn't able to get across the ship. So, but when I came back, I felt this cold breeze hit me real quick, and the ghost meter it's never been in like this ghost meter thing has ever worked like anywhere else, and it just started going off like it went off for like a long time, and that thing was not even thinking about going off before, because I was down there the whole time. This is before I had my K2. So yeah, we got some crazy activity. We were using some spirit box, and we got some direct responses. Yeah, the Star of India, it's a pretty good. That's a great place to investigate if you're in San Diego.
Yeah, when I was down that chute where I get pulled back like you,
right.
I captured a scream while I was down there on my voice recorder, and I heard it.
Oh,
so it was disembodied. So I heard a scream, of a woman, and captured on audio too. That was pretty cool. I tried to go all the way down to the very bottom, but then I was like, this is taking a long time. I'm just going to go to the middle because it takes forever. That thing is long. There's like no ending. and it's pretty cool though. So yeah, I did a session in there. Apparently I got a cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute, Keith. Keith, what you got over there?
Cell phone?
Nah, nah, that other thing.
Some beer?
Sponsored by.
I don't mind sponsoring.
Yeah,
I don't even drink beer though. I don't even drink, to tell you the truth. I just like having my mind.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I was just thirsty.
Wait till you develop stress.
Hey, I get stressful. I have other ways of dealing.
No, I'm not saying that. You know what? I'm not going to promote that. You know that's. I don't want people to say, "Well, Rahkee says because of stress you should drink." No, I did not say that at all. What I said was, everyone has to eat their own individual way of enjoying a beer, enjoying the great taste, enjoy Miller Lite.
There's great taste.
From the great taste.
I don't like beer at all.
No, but I haven't been on that ship that you guys were talking about. That's in San Diego, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, the Star of India. It's they have that ship, and then they have the one right next to it. And I always forget Steam Ferry Berkeley. That's what it is. They got that one too. That's supposed to be haunted, but I never got a chance to investigate it.
I think the only other ship I've been on was the Hornet. I think that's
the Hornet. I went there during a Paracon, but there was like in a situation like that, there was a lot, so it was kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to investigate at like big Paracon things.
Yeah, Steam Ferry Berkeley, that was really cool one too. Actually, I like both investigations, Steam Ferry Berkeley and Star of India. And here's the reason why I think it's so active, is because of the water that's surrounding them, flowing water. Because I think Ghost Lab actually proved that flowing water does give off EMF, and that's very interesting. I
just want to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead, man.
I was just wondering. I don't know how they measured it. I have to watch the episode again, but they measured it somehow, because our K2s and our Mels don't detect any of that EMF.
Right.
So I don't really understand how they figured that out. I would have to, if it's even legit, because it's a TV show, so I don't know for sure. But I have to figure out how they tested that out, because apparently flowing water does give off EMF, is what they're saying, and that's pretty cool. And they could feed off of that. And on top of that, there's also the great communication I got on the Steam Ferry Berkeley with the Mel meter. Oh, love that so much. It was literally direct. It was like talking to us through the Mel. It was so cool. Probably the best communication I've ever had with the spirit before. It was at Steam Ferry Berkeley. I love that that part of the investigation. Probably my favorite part of the night. You guys, I want to go back, and I want to try and get that same thing. Let's go speak to that spirit, see if we get the Mel to do the same thing.
I was gonna say, do we have any questions from our people that are watching right now? We gotta give back to the viewers, man.
Oh,
to the viewers.
Yeah. American Ghost Hunter Show.
Yes.
Show I'm on. Good show, guys. Thank you, Daryl. I'm guessing it's from Daryl or Greg. I think it's Daryl. And any kind of job is great. Yes, it is. She's going to go watch Mackie Mansion now, is what she says after this. I had dolls, but had to send them to a friend, so my house isn't as haunted now. Where did this come from? Random.
I got a pig. I got a haunted pig.
Haunted now, but 3 or 4 spirits hanging out. There's some malicious, some nice. Some malicious, some nice. The malicious ones. Speaking of malicious, I already told them about this on another ITC Talking Dead, but I want to make a video about entity scratches compared to inflicted scratches, because I've witnessed and recorded 3 people being scratched by an entity. Now I have video. I could make a little educational video of what the difference looks like compared to inflicted scratches compared to entity scratches. So I have 3 videos.
I can imagine. Hello, yes. Have you been scratched by a demon? Let's look at some indications on which these main things could occur. So that'd
be like this. The first thing, the number 1 experience before being completely scratched by a fucking entity is burning sensation. Very burning.
Number one, burning sensation. If this has occurred, you may have been possibly scratched by a demon.
Make it super.
So like
I'd make it all 50s, doctor in a white coat.
Cream for it.
Say that again, Keith.
Cream.
Say that again, Keith. You're cut off by Rahkee.
I said, you can make some demon scratch cream ointment.
Makes demon scratches disappear.
Yeah.
You know what? That's $1 million. Make it out as sage and holy water.
Yeah, right? Make it out of sage and holy water. Mix it together. That's our ointment.
Oh man.
And then it starts burning them more because they taken over. Yep, I'm random.
Oh man.
It's fine. It's okay to be random. Sometimes. We have what's the other thing? If there is, I'm so excited to go back to Cali in certain ways because there's some other places like you've mentioned to me, Rahkee, that I didn't even know about that I want to go to. So I'm like,
man, I would. You know what? Another place I love is I don't know. I heard here's what happened is the Cobb Estate, and it was this forest, and then there was like I heard there was a couple dead bodies found there, and some other things that happened. It used to be a Cobb Estate, and then later on, the Marx Brothers bought it, and then I think they sold it in 1972. Don't quote me on that. I'll just go during the 70s. But they had like all these trees, and they would also call it like the Enchanted Forest. But I guess recently, the trees were, I guess they leveled everything, so it took the aura or whatever you want to call it, as far as like investigating there. I haven't gone there since to see. But that's just what I've heard. But yeah, there's plenty of locations I know down here in Southern California that are definitely haunted that you would
I know
trip out on. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I'm like waiting for some asylums to come up that I'm allowed to get access out there because in California, the one thing they have lack of is asylums that we are allowed to.
Well, that's because all of us are crazy, man. You can't hold all of us.
No, just go to LA or Walmart.
Or Walmart.
When do you plan on coming to California, Matt?
In about 3 months. I'm moving back officially.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm coming back because I wanted to pursue the filmmaking to get to where I need to be, because now that I got a job with Discovery, I'm building a resume with actual professionals with high budget production. So building a resume now, and I have some good feelings about the producer I'm with right now. The producer that's hired me, he seems like a really cool guy, and he's already interested in helping me out. So I feel like this show might happen, guys, which I'm very excited about. It's not confirmed yet, but I feel like it's going to happen down the line. So, because he's going to have his agent and himself help produce help pitch it, I think is what he was saying to me. So that's really cool. So, Man vs. Paranormal might be a TV show soon.
Coming soon. Discovery Channel, Man vs. Paranormal, starring Matt Benton.
Oh my gosh. I'm just doing it because it is, I think it'll be interesting for research purposes, because there's always that saying in certain locations that there is a gain, activity can spike or activities more active. You're by yourself or when you have the sense of fear. But the only problem is every single time I've done this, there has been not that much fear. So I can't really judge that as much. But, House of Wills might change that because that place is dark as hell. Dark. I just by looking at the location, I could feel like there's this dark energy out of House of Wills. And I'm going there next after I'm done doing this shoot with Discovery for 3 weeks. I'm coming back and I'm going to go shoot House of Wills and finally have the money for it.
I know this is expensive, man. People think that this is easy, but if you're listening to us, man, trying to some of these locations, just putting in the product, just trying to even just to build stuff, you know, we don't get paid for this. It comes out of our own pockets, and
Yeah.
we're the ones, you know, doing what we can in order to capture evidence.
I'm
So.
lucky because Discovery is paying me good money. I'm not going to go into details about the salary, but it's good money. Something April just mentioned, and actually, yes, I've already known about the Del Coronado Hotel, but it's so
Hotel Del, yeah, the actress that passed away there, I believe, the woman resides there. I forgot what floor it was on.
Yeah, back when I was investigating California mostly, I already called them and everything. Their freaking room prices are expensive, man.
They are.
And I'm like, nah, not worth it.
I know. I wanted to do the Chateau de Hollywood where Belushi passed away at.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's like, I think it's like $1,500 a night or something. I was like, wow.
Bungalow, right? And it was like,
yeah,
I think it's like, if you want to stay in the one that he stayed in, it's like close to $2,000.
yeah, exactly. But you know what, guys? What I'd really love to do would be stay on Main. And that's what used to be called the Cecil Hotel.
Mhm.
And that's where Elisa Lam, Richard Ramirez, they said some other murderers stayed there at that location. And that would be a great place to investigate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that one. Interesting.
Oh, so this group is going to House of Wolves pretty soon. From April. Sorry, keep going, Keith.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that Cecil Hotel looks pretty interesting, and that whole story with Lisa Lam is pretty trippy. So
Yeah,
it'd be cool to investigate there.
You know, I've heard a lot of rumors, or it might be a myth, but when I was back in California, I heard a lot of things about the Elfin Forest. I heard a lot of things about it. Like there used to be satanic worshipers and stuff like that. I don't know if that's
the Elfin Forest. I wonder, is that where the Cobb Estate's at? Is that what I'm?
I believe that was in Carlsbad, San Marcos area.
Oh no, that's San Diego. I'm sorry. I keep sometimes I get that the Elfin Forest. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I hear things about it, and actually, I know someone that actually had experience there. They actually saw a woman in a red dress / hood. Actually, not dress, like a hoodie thing that's long. It's like a, what do you call those? A cloak, a red.
Oh yeah, cloak. She was looking like basically a Sith Lord.
Yeah. Red Riding Hood. But
an evil Red Riding Hood. Just
apparently he saw that, and when I was speaking to him, he sounded pretty legit that what he saw. So I don't know. Maybe Elf.
I believe it, man. I believe it. I was at the old LA Zoo, and I actually saw a lady in a white dress, man. That shit was fucking. Oh, excuse my language. I try not to curse on this show. I try to, but yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
You know how many times I cussed on this show already? I don't care.
I try to hold back, but I try to at least to hold back. I get comfortable though, you know. I'm just like, hey, I just here, you know. So.
I've never seen the classic, you know, lady in a white dress kind of ghost that most people see. I've never seen it. I've seen like shadowy figures, but I haven't seen I don't know.
I would describe it as like the Haunted Mansion, just with more definition. So
I've seen only one, but that was when I was a kid. Before I was investigating, I saw one that went into my brother's room. It was a younger woman. I saw in the corner of my eye a woman just drift, not even running, just like drifted, like pretty much glided all the way into my brother's room. And this is when we were, I think, in middle school at the time, my brother and I. And I went to go up into my brother's room. I was like, just to see if my eyes were playing tricks on me, and it was my brother that ran in, because my brother does have blonde hair. Maybe I just like had a weird imagination or something. So I asked to see if he just came into the room. And also when I went to his room, his door was shut too. I didn't hear a door. So I went to his room and I asked my brother, "Did you just come into the room?" And he was actually laying on his bed and everything. And he said, "No, I've been laying here." So that was weird.
Oh man.
But that's just out of like 100 experiences I had as a kid. I had a lot of experiences as a kid. Like I said, I feel like the paranormal has chosen me. I don't feel like I chose it. Because
I think it chooses all of us to try to, that I think we just kind of like somehow we're meant for this. Like it's something that we're drawn to. I can't even explain it. Like
you're open
it's
to
just
Matt, is that the clearest apparition you've seen?
the clearest one. I'm trying to remember. Because I have hallucinated before, and it wasn't from drugs. No,
I just saw an apparition, man.
I know for a fact I hallucinated once because I was sleeping, and then for some reason I decided to open my eyes while I was sleeping, and I saw this person standing at the foot of my bed. But I believe that was all by the brain because I was dreaming and awake at the same time, kind of. So that part I think was
when I was sick and I had a fever.
Yeah. And so then, but when it comes to that, not hallucination, and I was wide awake when it happened. I think the creepiest one, I don't know to tell you the truth, because I've seen shadow people for a long period of time, not apparitions. They usually go quick. The ones I've seen, they're quick. And same with shadow people most of the time. But this particular time, I could say a shadow person I definitely seen at Randolph County Asylum. There was down the hallway. I was doing Man vs. Paranormal, the TV show version I was trying to do, and
hey everybody, welcome back to Man vs. Paranormal. I'm your host Matt Benton, and sorry, go ahead.
So I saw literally this 7 foot or 6 foot shadow person standing down the hallway. And I was just staring at it the whole time. And then I was just staring back at me. It was way down the hallway, so I wasn't afraid or anything. I was just like, this is very interesting. And then all of a sudden I'm just staring at it, and I stare at it for like a good, let's say, 8 to 10 seconds. It's still there. And then finally I see it dematerialize. It would like dematerialize into the air. It was very interesting.
Was it like, how would you say it's like some type of mist? Was it smoky? Was it just like particles? Did it just like fade away, or
maybe misty or particle-like? It was from a distance. It was almost dark. It wasn't completely dark because there was still a tad bit of sun coming through. It was like, when the sun's going down, it's like a darker blue. That's what pretty much it was looking like through the windows. And I could see it down in the hallway, and I'm just staring at it. And I saw it for a good amount of time. I didn't have a camera on me. Sucks. But yeah, that was interesting. And then also, I think the best, if you're gonna go with full body apparition, I'll tell you the creepiest one because they're all pretty quick. The creepiest one was when I was like a little kid. I was a little kid. Steven Dotson. Steven, I am in the middle of a live session. I'll talk to you later, man. All right, after this. Bye-bye. Okay.
Was that your agent? I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't do that to my agent. I wouldn't do that to my agent. I would have hung up on you guys. But bye, guys. It's not my agent either. It's the producer. And actually, the agent hasn't spoke to me. It's the producer that's speaking to me. By the way, so I guess the creepiest one was I was a little kid. I was in this like sewage tunnel area. We were little kids. We went under the gate. We thought it was cool to go in that tunnel and everything. So when we were actually done for the day, just like us kids having fun, just being outside and doing stuff. This was back in elementary days, actually. I remember us going under the fence where we crawl under the fence to get over there. Well, we were going back home, so we're crawling back under to go back home. And I was the last one about to go out, and all of a sudden I swear to God, I see a woman that looks like from The Ring. The thing is, it could have been my imagination because it looked exactly like the girl from The Ring. And probably I just got that image in my head, and that when I saw it in the corner of my eye and I look and it was there and then it went away. It was very quick again, so it could have been in my imagination, and I just was thinking of The Ring or something. Because this girl was all drenched, her black hair was all drenched in water, and she was in a white dress. So yeah, I think maybe it was my imagination for that. But
What,
that was
like crawling out the sewer or something?
No, not crawling out the sewer. It was just it was like this. It was like this. It was just I can't even show you really on here. Actually, yes, I can. So it was like standing like this, just standing there, and with the hair all over, just dripping down.
Like right
Funny
next to
that
you?
I remember it so well though, as a little kid. What?
Was it right next to you, or was it like in the distance?
It was like not that far away actually. It was I would say 5 feet, 8 feet away, something like that.
It's just like wait.
Around that distance, 5 feet, I think.
Okay.
It wasn't to the point to where I could reach out for it. It wasn't that.
What do we got for comments? What's the people telling us? The viewers.
Oh, I got 301 subscribers. I made it to 300 subscribers.
Yes. Yes. Oh God, thank God. Ah.
Yay. Was passed up 301 subscribers.
That's like a replay. That was an instant replay. Instant replay.
Go into the comments. Have you checked out the? Yeah, I already did that one. I'm randomly pretty much all the time. See, another random one.
Did you scroll up? Was that it or just?
I already read all the other ones. She also mentioned like.
Okay.
I don't know what she meant by that, but yeah, awesome. If you have my phone's about to die, I have 1% left, Keith. So maybe one of you two have to take over for comments.
Where's it going? I just left.
Into the darkness. But yes, the maybe we might need someone else to look at comments.
You know what? I think I can pull it off. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll leave right now.
What about you, Keith? What kind of?
I can hear you guys.
Thank you, Rahkee.
Hey, I'm all the way in the house and I can still hear you.
So
Yeah,
apparitions wise.
the craziest thing I've seen.
Yeah, let's go with that. What's the craziest thing you've seen?
Okay, I've seen a really clear shadow figure walking away from me. It was at this house, and it was so clear and solid that I thought it was actually the owner of the house, but he had been downstairs the whole time, and there was no one else up there. And to this day, that is the clearest shadow figure I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember looking and like it was so solid, like I couldn't see through him or anything. It looked like a real person walking away from me. But the clearest apparition I've seen is actually at my work. I work at a grocery store, like overnight, graveyard shift, and I was on the forklift, driving the forklift, and I'm in the back room, and I see this guy walk towards. We had like stairs that went up to a break room.
Yeah.
And I seen him walk towards the stairs and go behind like a pallet of soda or something. And then he never went up the stairs. And I just like, what the hell was that? So I get off the forklift and I walk over there. No one's there. And I walk out front into the store part and everyone's up front. So I'm the only one back there. And yeah, that's probably the trippiest thing. And like everyone says that grocery store is haunted. So.
Well, how old was the grocery store about? Do you know?
It's been there for ever, really. It's been there for a long time. And I know like people have actually died in the store and things like that. So
yeah, I've actually watched there's a couple of people that died in my damn old job. And I was there for one of them.
Yeah, I was there for one of them, the death thing too.
Yeah. In life.
But like they don't want me to. They know what I do, and they're like, "Don't investigate this store."
That's what they did to me, because they knew what I did.
They're like, I guess they don't want the bad publicity or something.
No, actually, I'm so dark. I've messed up mind. I didn't know the person, so I didn't feel like, you know, very, very bad or anything. I mean, okay, well, this guy was old. He was like in his 90s probably. And he passed away in our restaurant. And I'm not going to say which restaurant, just in case. And so it passed away in the restaurant. And I said a messed up thing. I was like, does this mean I'm going to see there's going to be another ghost here? While it was happening, I was like, I maybe shouldn't have said that.
Too soon, Matt. Too soon.
Too soon. I know. I think that was kind of fucked up. I caught myself right after. I was like, wait, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. What was cool about this apparition that I seen is it was clearly like I could tell it was a Hispanic male. He had a blue jacket on and jeans. Like I seen him perfectly clear. Like it was trippy. It's still like the trippiest thing I've ever seen. There's no way he could have, like, the way he went, there's no way to get out of there without being seen. Like it's just a pathway that goes to a staircase. So
how many seconds were you able to see it?
It was like a good at least 3 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Because he came walking through and then he went behind a pallet and disappeared. Which was trippy because I kept waiting for him to walk up the stairs because that's the only place to go when he walked through there. And he just never went up the stairs. So I actually turned the forklift off and went over there to see what was going on. And yeah, no one was there. So it tripped me out.
Apparitions. I love apparitions.
Yeah.
But you know, there's one thing I like more, just because you know for sure it wasn't your imagination, because there's a physical object involved, which is poltergeist activity. When I say poltergeist activity, I mean not actual poltergeist, but more like that what caused it was a poltergeist moment. So something thrown. And once you see that object in a different place, and sometimes I actually saw an object thrown in front of my eyes 3 times now. So actually, sorry, 2 times. The other times I only heard it. 2 times I saw it in front of my eyes thrown. So it's so awesome seeing that. I think it's better because you know for sure that wasn't your imagination because there's a physical object involved. So
I would just love to catch. If I could capture the apparition on camera, then that would be the best.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you know, even for me, I've seen apparitions, but I always had that second thought in my head, like, was it just my brain? That just thought, like, all of a sudden created it somehow. Because I don't know, the brain is a very mysterious muscle in our body. So there's a lot of stuff we don't know about it. So I think. Well,
when I saw my first apparition down over at the old LA Zoo, later on, I knew what I saw. But then when I saw the second one, like even closer, then it confirmed my other apparition. I saw that. I know this is for a fact. You know, this is.
How long did you see
apparition?
Woman in the dress?
Man, it had to be like a few seconds, man. Yeah. It had to be like just a few seconds.
That's interesting. I want to. This is why we should probably have face cams. I mean, sorry, not face cams. POV cams on us at all times, just in case.
No, I had the POV. It's just that my IR wasn't like my camera didn't shoot like far enough to where I was looking at because it was outside. Yeah. Like it only like your camera will your night vision camera will only go, well, the one I got at that time, it was one of those IR GoPro ones, and it didn't even go like that far from what I saw.
Yeah. I know what you mean, man. I hate that about IR cameras, is that they don't reach far enough. Outside, at least. Inside, they reach fine because because they have the light bounces off the walls that you're surrounded by. So that's why it's more visible inside a building compared to outside. But there's this new device that is called like the Ghost Light or something by
Is the one? Yeah, is that the one that Justin Brown is?
Yeah, he's
his buddy.
It's not his, but he's promoting it because it's great.
Yeah.
Great IR. I want to get it. It's just expensive.
Oh, have you seen my new application? It's called Solomon. Uh,
Hey,
remember, by Rahkee, by Rahkee.
hey, actually, I'm curious. Rahkee, is it pixelated at all in yours? Because you have a bigger.
Actually, yeah, because you know what? When we were developing the Banshee with Matt, I guess the buttons for the IP wasn't showing up on this, but actually, I could see the slider on mine. So let me
Okay.
just go back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it looks great, man.
thanks. Yeah. So right now, guys, we're gonna go start the ITC stuff. We've been talking for over an hour, so let's get to the ITC. Right now, me, Matt Payne, and Justin Brown came up with an app called the Solomon app. The purpose of the app, we're going to be using it differently today because I don't have the right recorder for it at the moment. But the purpose of the app is to prove manipulation of audio. If entities can actually manipulate audio, this app will be able to will be able to use this app in that way. All you have to do is pretty much set up this one Tascam recorder or a Zoom recorder with the right connections, and you hook it up, and you want it to record through two either phones or two tablets or one phone and one tablet. Doesn't matter, but you need two of them to cross-check. Cross-checking audio is important if you want to prove manipulation, but you don't have to. You could always use it in your spirit boxes also. But we developed the app to have the exact same, not a mixed audio, the exact same audio the whole way through, so we could actually prove the manipulation. So yeah, that's what Justin actually mentioned to me, and I completely agreed. So I decided to talk to Matt Payne, and I wanted to develop a creepy app. So I officially developed the Solomon app, which actually I call it Solomon because of the King Solomon pentacles. So, and I put it in the app itself, and also I wanted it creepy. I never seen an app in the ITC field that's a creepy one, so I want to create my own because I have a dark mind and I like the creepy stuff. And also I decided to use the Lord's Prayer backwards and forwards and see what can happen. We're gonna try with the Banshee box today since I don't have that at the moment. It won't be cross-checking, but let's see if we get something that sounds different than what's actually in the already built into it. You ready for this, Rahkee? The Solomon app.
I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Are you using your mic on right here? On your neck?
Yeah. Do you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, because
to...
use your cell phone audio for this. Hello? Well, you're connected. Since we're not cross content. Cross.
Hello?
Why is it on?
Because it's cell phone. I don't know. I'll check that. Can you hear me?
Oh, nice daylight. Doesn't mix.
I'm gonna try something else that I've developed. Who's here? I can hear it. I can hear it. Hello? Anyone around?
you're able to manipulate it in any way.
Can you say one of our names? Kind of dark.
That's not in there. That's not in the vocabulary. That's not one. Is that you that did that? They actually kind of when it comes to Onyx stuff. That's actually one of the Onyx of the performance of the animals that
What's up there? You guys hear me?
kind of like stopped for a second.
It's wasn't working doing this something. That was creepy. Hold on real quick. How come my video ain't working?
Make it go crazy.
There we go. Can you guys see me?
Oh, power. It's more power. I don't think that's in it.
I'm trying to get my video working. What the hell?
That's freaking weird. I just heard power, and that's not in there. It's not supposed to be power.
It says video isn't working due to camera problem.
No problem. That's weird. That's very weird, Rahkee. I just heard the word power from that, and it's not supposed to say power because that's not in the audio.
I can't turn my camera on. Hey, can you call me? Hey, call me back real quick. Okay.
Getting him back on. Let's get his email. What do you think of that app, Keith?
Sounds pretty cool, especially running through the Banshee box. I like the way he was able to
Manipulate it.
manipulate those sounds. That must be a new pedal that he has. I haven't heard that one yet.
And where the hell are you? There, I use this one. Copy. Just getting his email in, sending the invite. There we go. Sent the invite again. Rahkee should be joining. I don't know what's up with his audio. He sounds kind of far away though. Was he still using the mic on his neck, you think?
I think he turned that off because it did get louder for me.
Yeah. Well, actually, I turned it up on my.
Oh, he's back.
All right, can you see me? All right, cool. Yeah, I wonder what the hell happened. That was weird. Now this thing's trying to. Watch, listen. Hello? Who's there?
The power again.
I know. I want to record it. Like, I want to review that audio.
Hello?
You can review it straight from the app. It's the normal audio from the app itself.
I want to review what's coming through the Banshee box.
Yeah.
Hi. How's it going?
Does anyone know the Lord's Prayer by heart?
I don't. I'm not Catholic.
I actually do. And it does say power. It goes, the power and the glory forever. Amen.
Okay,
yeah.
I just didn't remember it. So that's debunked if it's already in there.
Yeah, it's like it's telling me stuff like I don't know how to. Let me try to put an echo on it. Try to. No, it's cool, man.
Almost like another word that comes into it. That'd be kind of creepy.
Rocky, is
I think anything they're probably.
What do you say?
Is that what? No, not yet. I'm still waiting on the new stuff. No, this is just still the same. I don't have my delay on right now. I'm just using the delay from the top of the box and also the noise reduction. So. Want to try just a quick Banshee box session?
What you were doing earlier sounded pretty.
Oh, I can do that again. That's easy.
Let me update everyone that this is the beta.
Probably because I need to turn up the volume up on them.
That just sounds so cool.
There you go.
What were you saying, Keith, when he was in the middle of doing that? Let's keep it.
It sounded like a possessed robot.
I know, right? So, guys, that's just the very beginning of this. Pretty much I got the Photoshop done of the background. Hold on. I put the audio of the Lord's Prayer backwards and forwards. It just goes back and forth. So it's not too repetitive of it being the exact same thing. So I had to go forward too. But what's interesting, if you ever get some kind of word that's not supposed to be in it, that'll be very interesting. Because that means there's manipulation of audio in some way. But the way to prove it, like I said, is to cross-check your audio. But we're also adding another word bank, but this is a different word bank. Matt Payne has come up with a new code where things are going to be randomly switched around to where like the speed rate is going to be switched around. It's not going to be constant like where you can do different levels on other apps. It's going to be random. That's kind of cool. Something that he just came up with, and he's going to put it in this app too, but also in a creepy way too. That's the whole theme of this app, because I wanted it to be creepy. I wanted finally a creepy ITC app, because all the other ones weren't that creepy except for divination, but I haven't had too much luck with divination. So, yeah. Let's see what happens when he is finished. When we're finished with the app, it'll be in the Play Store, Android, and also on Windows tablets. You can play it on there. You can download it on there. So, yeah, all that good stuff. Also, the Banshee app is also really cool, too. I really like that app, too.
I like that. Spiritus is also, it's up there, man. Spiritus is awesome.
Hey, it's funny that my top 3 favorite apps are in this group right here.
The irony. It's not by choice, it's just the way it is.
We're not biased.
No biases. Literally is. I'm not even lying. I'm not even biased about it. I actually like those 3 apps the most.
Well, I'm trying to, like, it takes a little while for my IP to download for Banshee. Why don't we have Keith, if he's ready to go with the quick Spiritus session?
I can get it set up, but it's not going to be super quick. But
okay.
Whoever hits, neither of them, if the IP goes first or whoever's hit first, Keith does.
I'm pretty sure the IP would be first. Are you going with the Solomon app? Keith?
Oh, Keith.
I was gonna load up. I'm loading up Spiritus right now.
Oh yeah, Spiritus. My brain was stupid right there because I already knew that that Rahkee already said that. My brain just.
I know, Matt, and he's just excited for Solomon. That's his excited Solomon face. That's what it is.
Yes, I want to hear it from other devices. Like you have the Wonder Box. I don't have a Wonder Box.
he got the Wonder Box. He got the a Geo Box. Man, yeah, he has them all. Look at that.
Yeah, let's do Spiritus first, and then after we're done with Spiritus, I want to try the Solomon with your Wonder Box, if that's okay.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, sorry.
That was you. But like I said,
that was me. That was me.
Special word bank. That is it.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you say your name, please? Reverse.
Who's there? What does that say? President or prejudice? Oh my god, that's so cool. I love it.
It's in reverse right now. How many spirits are here? Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you come through?
They have a message for us. You have a message for us.
Not really feeling much right now. Are there any spirits here that would like to come through? Do you have a message for myself, Rahkee, or Matt?
Is there anyone there?
I'm here. Hi, guys.
Oh my God! I found a Rahkee.
Rahkee,
Hey, guys.
I'm asking some questions.
So, do you see the light in the bench? I mean, in the wonder box.
Yeah. Who is the president?
Can you say the name of the president?
Huh. Why? Oh, one.
That is creepy.
Solomon just summoned something.
You know Matt?
Yeah, I thought I heard Matt.
Can you say Matt's last name?
I heard it.
What did you say, Rahkee?
I thought I heard Benton in that.
You guys want me to keep going, or we're gonna try the banshee box?
Let's try. Let's try them.
I'm trying to load over here. I wonder what's going on with. Man.
Sorry,
Hello.
what was that?
Oh no, I'm still trying to get it to load over here. Like it's still.
Oh, it's loading the IP
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah. We started it.
Before we go
Sure.
back to the Banshee, I was curious. Can we try the Solomon on your Wonder Box? I want to hear how it sounds and see if we can get manipulation.
Sure.
Because it's the same track every single time. We'll be able to try the word bank version in a few days, is what Matt Payne says that it might take that about that long.
Try to restart it. Maybe that'll help. My tablet's been acting weird.
Banshee.
Banshee.
Banshee. I should have done the voice for the when it opens up. Banshee. Solomon. I don't know. Huh. I think the noise gate is a little too high because it should be having sound come through the whole time.
I got it on reverse now.
I heard the seventh.
The Lord here.
I'm not really hearing any manipulation.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's not having much of a
I think the whole manipulation theory should be tested in like a very haunted location.
Yeah.
You think a lot of power, or maybe a lot more power for manipulation.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I was saying that I think that there should an entity would have to have a lot of power for more manipulation. Did I see something pass over here? I need to review this video because I thought I saw something pass right here. What? I might be imagining things, but I have to check that out. So what I was gonna say is that yeah, right now I don't think there was any manipulation with that.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything really.
It's just the same thing over and over again, which is expected, which means it's normal and not paranoid. And if we did at a very haunted location, I want to test this out and see what could happen. But what do you think of the creepy aspect of it?
Definitely creepy.
Definitely creepy. Definitely creepy.
Just how I like it.
My Banshee is not like. I wonder what's going on with it. Like I can't load the IP stations.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think it's because it's my tablet, and then, oh man, like my phone, I'm about to die over here. I'm at 1%, so I guess we could save it for
Next time.
we save it for yeah.
Okay.
So I figured it out.
Everyone, let's do our plugs. We now have the Rahkee and the Keith Weldon with their new show. Express it.
I'll go. I only got 1%. I might die on this one, but hey, everyone, Rahkee from Chill Seekers. Anyway, if you haven't had a chance yet, be sure to go to YouTube, subscribe to the new Chill Seekers TV. Just search it, and you'll be able to find it. Also, go to paranormalwest.com and worldghost.com. And what else am I missing? Oh yeah, my Facebook is also Rahkee. You go to Rahkee 316 or go to Rahkee ITC. So be there, be square. I don't know. I haven't said that since the 80s, and that's about it.
Damn, I was hoping your phone would die right there. This would be funny to me. And then it'll be like the phone just shuts off. Shut up. Now, Keith Weldon.
Yes. Let's see.
Series.
16th, Sunday, July 16th. That'll be the first new episode this year. So be sure to tune into that on our new YouTube channel, Chill Seekers TV. Be sure to subscribe. You could always go to chillseekers.com for all the latest videos and information. Look us up on Facebook. Check out Spiritus for Android or iOS. It's $12.99. I think that's all the plugs I have right now.
Cool. Everyone, go subscribe to this channel. There's going to be a lot more ITC Talking Dead, more episodes that'll be coming up in the future. They are being reviewed at the moment. And I'm going back to Cali, and I'm probably going to do some stuff with Rahkee. And he left. Damn it. His phone died. But yeah, so check out the videos, and we'll see you guys later. Go follow Man vs. Paranormal also on Facebook. It has over 800 likes and follows at the moment. Get to 1,000. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Everyone,